Virginia, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Alabama. Attention. Go.
All right, they are off. Nice clean starts by everyone. Everyone pretty even as we jump off the starting gates here. The higher ranked seeded teams are both going to be in the middle lane. So for this one, we have Tennessee and Oklahoma. And then West Virginia and Alabama flanking on the outsides. Again, like the other races, the top three will go to the grand final. Got a nice look here of Tennessee. It's around this part of the race. Everyone will kind of settle into their race pace. They're coming off of that quick start that they had with a very high stroke rate. They'll settle down, drop it down a couple notches. But right now, Tennessee and Oklahoma out in the lead right now, followed closely by Alabama and West Virginia. Again, this is the second 8. We'll be passing you over to Melanie, who again will be giving you the middle part of the race. Give you a good idea who's out in the lead here. The next race will be the first 4. Getting ready to close in here. Apologize for not being able to give you better updates on who's out in the lead.
Okay, in the second 500 of Heat 2 of the second 8, definitely windier out here than the last race. I spoke too soon about the wind dying down. And we're looking at the 2 crews in the center. Oklahoma in lane 4, running about a third of a length ahead of Tennessee in lane 3. These 2 crews, again, like with the first 8s, are familiar adversaries, racing twice back at the Clemson Invite in April and trading races. Oklahoma took one, Tennessee took one. So here we've got Oklahoma now trying to work. It's like 2/3 of a length now for them is their lead. But let's expect some good times with this race as it heads down the race course, because we have a feeling that Tennessee might have an answer as we go. Looks like Tennessee actually on the move here right now, trying to stop Oklahoma's move, and it looks like successfully. So we're holding steady at about 2/3 of a length lead for Oklahoma, and getting ready to cross the 1,000 is Oklahoma, and they're across, giving you an unofficial time for Tennessee. Looking back at the second half of the field, West Virginia now just across into the second 1,000, and Alabama across into the second 1,000, running in 4th place. So we'll come back up and take a look at what's happening up here in the front. Not much difference here between these 2 crews. I can see the Oklahoma coxswain looking across at the bow seat of the Tennessee crew. Both boats running really just about the same speed right now, sometimes tapping some blades again in this rougher chop. Oklahoma certainly with the advantage as they can look back on the Tennessee crew. But Tennessee managing to match their speed right now. Oklahoma's stroke rating on 35. Just a little bit higher than Tennessee. Oklahoma now just sort of snuck out a seat. Now we've got the Oklahoma coxswain looking back at the bow ball. Oh, they're not going to try to break for open water. Good move there from Oklahoma. Let's see if Tennessee can find a response to this. And Oklahoma now just with inches of open water on Tennessee. Oklahoma in the lead, Tennessee in second. I do a check back. We've got in the far lane, West Virginia is running in third, with Alabama in fourth. Virginia with most of a length, or West Virginia with most of a length advantage. Yeah, looking to be holding strong in that spot as we cross into the last 500. All right, back here up at the front. Oklahoma manages to get themselves a little bit of open water, and that's all they're getting, it looks like, because Tennessee now is holding on tight to them just at that length. But it's starting to look like, unless something big happens in the volunteer crew, like the rubber match is going to go to Oklahoma today here in the second heat of the second 8. And so as we cross into the red buoys of the last 250, we've got Oklahoma running in first, Tennessee holding tight in second, and West Virginia looks to be the one that will claim the last qualifying spot, and then with Alabama running in fourth. Up to you, Jen.
All right, so it does look like Tennessee continuing to try and make a little bit of a move and gain a couple seats back on Oklahoma, but we still have Oklahoma with a 3.5, 4-seat lead over Tennessee right now, trying to cross that finish line in first place as we come to the last 50 meters here. Oklahoma's Coxon now sitting at the bow seat of Tennessee. Tennessee with about a boat and a half of open water over West Virginia in the far lane. And Oklahoma will take this race out in the lead, followed by Tennessee. It looks like West Virginia will secure a place in the grand final, and then we have Alabama shortly behind. This again is the second 8. West Virginia is across, and Alabama closing out in their last few strokes here, and they are also across.